Hello, welcome you all. Myself Dhananjay Patil, lecturer, Kekewak Institute of Pharmacy. Today we are learn about pharmaceutical legislation. Introduction, then origin and nature of pharmaceutical legislation, drug inquiry committee, aspects of committee, recommendations, outcomes of this committee, state acts, types of committee. Introduction. At the end of the 19th century and early 20th century, use of allopathic system increases. Drug of natural origin, veg, mineral oil, and animal. At that time, profit became main motive than service. Overdose of quinine, using croton oil in eye instead of atropine solution, inadequate dispensing and selling, excellent dumping of drugs. Drugs are badly adulterated. Instead of quinine, chalk tablets is used. Drugs like saturnin were badly adulterated. Potent drugs like antimony, arsenic, anticetyl marketed without any standards. Leading article published by Indian Medical Gazette 1927 to 1929. India becomes a land of quacks. Of quacks doctor, quack medicine monger, quack dentist, quacks of medicine, quacks of opticians, quack of faith healers. There was practically no legislation to control on drugs as well as on the pharmacy profession. Origin and nature of pharmaceutical legislation of India. Earlier, the allopathic system of medicine was brought by Britishers to our country, and allopathic medicines were mainly imported. To have some control on import, the British ruler introduced the Indian Merchandise Marks Act 1889, the Sea Customs Act 1898, Indian Tariff Act 1894, the Opium Act 1878, Poison Act 1919. They were not comprehensive enough to control the chaotic and deplorable condition in drug trade and industry. Drug Inquiry Committee on representation from the Indian people, the Viceroy appointed a committee on 11 August 1930 under the chairmanship of Colonel R. N. Chopra. So this committee also called its Viceroy Committee, R. N. Chopra Committee or Drug Inquiry Committee. The report was published in 1931. The committee different aspects were recommended by TEC to inquire into the extent to which drugs and chemicals to impure quality or defective strains, particularly those recognized by the British Pharmacopoeia, are imported in the public interest of controlling such importations, manufacture and sale, and to make recommendations to overcome the above. The inquire into the necessities of legislation to restrict the profession of pharmacy to duly qualified person and to make recommendations. So these are some recommendations. A central law to control drug and pharmacy profession. Setting up the test laboratories in all states to control the quality of production of drugs and pharmaceutical and a control laboratory to control the quality of imported drugs and also to act as expert referee in case of disputed samples sent by local government. Appointment of an advisory board to advise the government in making rules to carry out the objects of the Act. Setting up of courses for training in pharmacy. Minimum qualification for registration as a pharmacist. Registration for every patent and proprietary medicine of undisclosed formula manufactured in India or imported from outside the country, the crude single drug as well as compounded medicine used in indigenous system of treatment should be brought under control. The drug industry in India should be developed. Gradual reduction of manufacturing medical stores depot. Compilation of an Indian pharmacopoeia. The Cinchona department should cultivate cinchona. Outcomes of this committee's report. Enactment of Import of Drug Bills 1937. Drugs and Cosmetic Act 1940 and Rules 1945. Pharmacy Act 1948. Drugs and Magic Remedies. Objectionable Advertisement Act 1954 and Rules 1955. Medicinal and Toilet Preparation Excise Duties Act 1955 and Rules 1956. Publication of first edition of Indian Pharmacopoeia in 1955 based on British Pharmacopoeia 1948. First edition 1955, second 1966, third edition 1988, fourth 1996, fifth 2007, sixth 2014, seventh 2018. State Act. Bengal. Bengal Municipal Act 1884. Bengal Food Adulteration Act 1999. Bengal Excise Act 1909. Madras. Madras Prevention of Adulteration Act 1919. Uttar Pradesh have United Provinces Municipal Act 1916. Punjab have Pure Food Act 1929, Municipal Act 1911. Bihar and Orissa have Bihar and Orissa Municipal Act 1922, Prevention of Adulteration Act 1990, and Excise Act 1914. Types of committees. These are some different types of committees: Bohri Committee, Bhatia Committee, Mudliar Committee, Hathi Committee. Bohri Committee. October 1943. Health Survey and Development Committee by Government of India. Chairman Sir Joseph Bode. Committee's recommendation: establishment of an All India Pharmaceutical Council and Provincial Pharmaceutical Council, strengthening of profession standards of pharmacists, maintaining disciplinary control, starting of revised process of study, setting up of Central Drug Laboratory, rigid enforcement of the Drugs and Cosmetic Act 1940. Bhatia Committee. Government of India in 1953 appointed this Bhatia Committee, Pharmaceutical Inquiry Committee. Chairman is Major General S.L. Bhatia. Made a comprehensive inquiry into the working of pharmaceutical industry. In June 1954, 212 recommendations have been implemented by Bhatia Committee. Mudliar Committee. In 1959, Healthy Survey and Planning Committee appointed. Chairman is Dr. A. Lakshman Swamy Mudliar. Recommendation: the inclusion of indigenous system of medicine under the purview of the Drug Act. Hathi Committee imported milestone in pharmaceutical legislation. History in Hathi Committee. Chairman is Jaisukh Lal Hathi. This committee covered all the aspects of licensing, price control, imports, role of foreign sector, and quality control. These are some references by Forensic Pharmacy, D. M. Mittal, Pharmaceutical Jurisprudence and Ethics, S. K. Agrawal, and Dr. Rajesh Khanna. Textbook of Pharmaceutical Jurisprudence, K. Sampak. Textbook of Forensic Pharmacy, N. K. Jain. Thank you so much.